Hey everybody, let's go ahead and jump right into this reading, y'all. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages for feminine? Messages. Feminine. Okay. Let us see. We have successful. Okay. Very first card out. Okay. What does feminine need to know? Okay. Gossip. It's a lot that came out. Fatal blow, overload, independence. Okay. Alright, and let's see what the underlying energy is of these right here before we get into anything else. I'm trying not to move it so far over as to where you can't see it. It looks like you can still see it here, so this looks good. Okay. Let me see. Alright, you can still see it. You got the idea. Alright, underlining here is speculation. Okay. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody who has put their career first, work first, everything else after that. All right. However, this person is starting to feel extremely overwhelmed, very much so burnt out. Okay. If they're not burnt out, then they're getting to that place where they feel like they're getting there. Okay, like they're getting to that place where they feel like they about to be burnt out. Not quite, but almost there. Still independent, still doing everything that they need to do, that they like to do, you know, which is pretty much tend to the work, tend to the business. But they're starting to feel like, you know, paranoid. Okay, like maybe somebody is trying to replace them at work or something like that. This could be something they're going through that they want to discuss with you, that they recently discussed with you. Okay. Underlying energy here, speculation. I feel like this person once upon a time was chasing temporary satisfaction, not really looking at, like, again, other things besides work and money. So when it comes to connecting romantically, they may have struggled with that. They may want to connect with you, but they have a hard time doing it. There could be a lot of things that you hear about this person from others, about previous dating experiences they've had or something like that. People may say that it's not going to work because of who and how they are in connections. Is another thing that comes up. All right, so let's just see what happens in this reading. Let's just see. All right, it says danger. Danger. Okay. Irreversible damage is in sight. And facing the conflict head on could have prevented total destruction. Okay. So, did you back away from somebody because of what you heard? Okay, I realize the Queen of Pentacles is in the wrong position. All right, did you back away from somebody because of what you heard? Could that be what happened with them? Did this person decide to not put in as much energy or effort because of something they heard? It's a lot of he said, she said going on here in this energy. Okay, not really a fan of it, but let us see. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? We have Six of Pentacles, generosity, reciprocity, the Hermit, ghosting, solitude, wisdom. Okay, I feel like you just choose to stay clear of whatever is going on as far as the gossip You know, like you steer clear of that. But perhaps somebody else is all into that. All right. Like somebody else could be very closed-minded or immature when it comes to certain things. Where you, on the other hand, not at all. Okay, we have the devil and all right, the chariot. So in other words, if this person is attempting to progress, move on in life, people start gossiping and start spreading rumors. This could just be because they're very successful. So someone wants to keep access to this person because of that. So they like to spread rumors about them. This person may be into you. Again, they may not have the easiest time connecting romantically because they're so busy at work. But whatever these things are that you're hearing are just rumors, or are just, it's like it's coming from somebody who's bitter, or it's coming from somebody who's jealous in some way with the Seven of Swords here and doesn't want this person to move forward. Okay, this could be someone who is dependent upon them in some way for survival. You, on the other hand, are very independent. So you're not dependent upon this person for survival. All right, we got the Hanged One and the Sun card. So yeah, this person might often feel like there's just so many different things that they are responsible for, so many different things they have to do, but they're drawn to you, they're attracted to you because of the light that you carry. Okay. I also feel like a lot of you are into business or have your own business. It's something about it here as to where you handle your business, you have your own business, something like that. So you're not really with your hand out in this person's face asking them for too much. Okay, and I feel like maybe that's why they see themselves coming towards you. All right, like they're trying to break free from certain energies. And because of someone being bitter or jealous, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, I feel like they're throwing certain energy at you or putting certain rumors out there, praying that they get to you. You not being someone that really listens to that kind of stuff here. Okay. With the Hermit, you just stay to yourself. You don't really, yeah, see again, very independent. They could have been trying to tell this person as well that you need them for something more. You're going to use them. You're going to use them for what they have or something like that. This person realizes that's not the case at all. Five of Swords, maybe the people around them were just jealous. Okay, so there's a lot of he said, she said, a lot of gossip. It's not just you hearing things, they hearing things. They think about the things they heard and how people played them. Okay, that's what I see here in this energy. They feel like people played them. Okay, told them what they needed to in order to keep them stuck so that they can keep access to them. Keep benefiting off of whatever they were benefiting off of. Six of Pentacles, Justice. Yeah, these are karmic energies to them. King of Pentacles, a very secure person. Again, very business savvy, very successful. All right, the word rich is there. So this person may be rich, literally, and people just use them for it. Okay. Maybe this person assumed, hey, you know this about me. Child, it might not even be something you know about them. You probably wasn't even thinking about it because you're so independent and you work hard for everything that you have. So you're not really thinking about using the next person. You may be someone that enjoys working. All right. You enjoy it. You enjoy the grind. You enjoy the hustle. You enjoy the feeling of earning something. Okay. We have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is space and distance. Two of Cups. So again, there's space and distance between you and this person you have this connection with because of he said, she said gossip. You may not be someone that really tends to gossip, that really cares for gossip. You know, if it comes towards you, like, whatever, don't want to hear it, don't care for it. You know, like you just brush it off, whatever, right? This person, on the other hand, they may have heard things, but them being in a certain position, they felt like they had to protect themselves or whatever, you know, but not realizing that the people they need to protect themselves from are the people that are coming to them with this stuff about you that's not even true. Okay. And again, like I said, a simple conversation, head-on conversation could have prevented total destruction or something like that. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, very stable again. Four of Wands, wanting something stable with you, wanting new beginning. I feel like this person is opening their mind. They're seeing things different. Okay. Five of Wands, they're realizing what's happened here. Okay. Six of Wands, yeah. That's realization. Okay. Also, it's the baby Chariot. So overcoming, Ace of Wands. All right, Chariot and Ace of Wands. Page of Cups, apology, reconciliation, making right, making up. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, investing. Let's reinvest. Okay, let's reinvest. This person's going to take action. Okay. They're willing to put the work in. They're willing to do whatever they got to do to get back in your good graces. Apologies for having forgiven. How to put this? Apologies for having believed what these people said about you. Okay. Apologies. The Moon. A lot of secrets. Okay. A lot of secrets coming to the light with Justice and the Moon. Things connected to karmic individuals. Again, Ace of Pentacles in the wrong position. So it makes me feel like they are seeing who's using who. Who's doing what. And it ain't you. You over here literally minding your business, working hard. Okay, Three of Swords. Not going to be everybody's reading, but it's for somebody. Okay. We have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is excitement. This person is excited to come towards you, Knight of Swords. Alright, it's like they know who they want to come towards. They know why they're coming. Okay. That could be why danger is there. They feel like they're approaching. And it could be dangerous because, especially when they tell you, yeah, I believe these things. And that's why there was distance and space between us. Okay. Not just because I'm into work and this, that, and the other. Because I'm really into you. But I was told this about you. And I halfway believed it. Or I actually believed it. Whichever one it is. Okay. Four of Cups. You may not want to hear nothing this person got to say if that's the case. Okay. Four of Wands is still their desire though. That was the underlining with the Two of Wands. So even when I come towards you with this truth, this information, you still have every right to block me out. If this is something you don't want to deal with. This is an energy you don't want to invite in. But this person is still wanting this union with you though. Still wanting to come together with you though. Alright, we have the Strength card. I feel like they admire your strength. Okay. It's something here like you can keep starting over. Even if people treat you a certain way or put you in certain situations, you always come out on top. All right. Let us see. Thank you, Spirit. We have Temperance. Temperance is about forgiveness. Divine Timing. Six of Cups. Memories. Okay. The Queen of Swords. I feel like this person thinks of you all the time and they attempt to manifest you or pull you in, right? But Spirit is telling them in divine timing, like in due time. If it's meant to happen, then it will. That could be what fatal blow is. Like this person wants to come together with you and that's great. But they heard certain things about you and they believed it. You could have heard things about them, but you chose not to believe it. You like to give people the option of, or the opportunity to prove themselves to you. You know? Like, let you prove yourself. I'm not going to go off what other people say about you. Let me learn who you are for myself. But through this person doing that, I feel like that pretty much shows you who they are. Like, you don't feel like they think for themselves or something. Queen of Pentacles. Like, you could have been presented to be one way, but not through your own actions. They went off of what they heard. Okay, and then over time, perhaps they saw different. And that's where it's like, oh, I was bamboozled. You know, that type of thing. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right. Whoa. And that's a lot. All right. It says support, protection, value, trust, honor, respect. Let's see. What is this person talking about? Take it one day at a time. Spell work failed. Oh, Lord, child. Worker's hands. Ish talker. So this could be someone who was dealing with people who like to dabble in spell work. Okay. You're divinely protected. Now this person feels insecure about coming towards you. Okay. Playfulness. They may try to play with you, laugh, hee hee ha ha. It may not work. This may put them in the energy of feeling insecure. Realizing karmics try to keep them stuck in a cycle. Okay. Doing the bare minimum could have definitely pushed you away, but they, like I said, were more so focused on work and career than anything else. And then hearing certain things about how you may attempt to use them and this and that definitely didn't help. Okay. Friends only. Some of you may put the person in the friend zone after all of this. Okay. Evil eye. Again, someone said something out of bitterness and jealousy. It was 3 or more people that were involved in this in some way, shape, form, or fashion. This could be one person having certain ill feelings toward you, telling someone who's connected to them. This person being like, oh, wow, we know this person. I was feeling sad, hurt, envious, bitter. Now I feel like I want to cause some sort of mischief. And I'm going to throw some sort of wrench in their plans here. You know, perhaps there was actual spell work involved. Or there could have been a person literally just throwing negative, nasty energy. Feels like it's a little bit of both. Okay? You being confident. These other people feeling insecure. Projecting that energy onto this masculine. This masculine now being in that energy as well. This could be why a lot of you choose to just keep them in a certain zone, certain area, okay, in your life. You're like, oh, friends only. Might not even really be friends for real, but we don't have an acquaintances card or an associates card or a talk to you when I talk to you card, but that could be the category you choose to put them in, okay. And what's here in the back? New look. Yeah, but you're just switching things up. Okay, you could have had your heart open to this person once upon a time. See the High Priestess, yeah, showing herself. All right, so maybe you had your heart open to this person once upon a time. The Magician and High Priestess, they're a match. We saw the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. You know, the match to everything that we've been pulling. But again, this person just not having a mind of their own, not making certain decisions based on what they were seeing or what they felt, but going off of what others said was very unattractive to you. And it seems like you just kind of put that on ice, you know. So that's the message here, beloved. All right. Certainly not going to resonate with everybody, but that's just what it is. All right. So I pray that this helps you. I know it will. This was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and haggries.